Alright, so you did pretty well last time. Don't get cocky. It's all uphill from here. Are you ready for another match? You're up against Bodine Borg and his team of magic users. He's a well-trained sorcerer and a researcher of the arcane, but no one's entirely sure why he joined the tournament. He's not a regular gladiator. And what's more, he's made an agreement with the champion to keep the bodies of those he defeats. The fight board's there for any gladiator with the courage to take on monsters from the arena's pen. You'll find all manner of exhibition matches listed on it. The gamblers particularly enjoy betting on those contests. You can never quite know who will win. Good. Join your team downstairs and choose a partner when you're ready. By the way, the champion's made an agreement with the other team's leader. In return for fighting, the mages will get your bodies if they can kill you. I hope you know how to deal with spellcasters. You're up against a couple of mages from Detir, here for research. They don't seem to be the most experienced fighters, but they're confident their mystic arts will win them this tournament. Good luck out there, gladiator.
I'll enjoy studying your body when we've won.
Yes, yes. What do you want? I'm readying my team for our next match. My associates and I aim to win this tournament, so we can survey the arena at our leisure. It's too bad the mortal races have turned it into an abomination in sight and sound. It's difficult to imagine a Fey mind space through all this noise. My research and theory on Fey regeneration will make me famous in the arcane communities of Amalur. My team and I have been all over Ulcerund, studying the Fey. We've scrutinized every inch of every ruin and hollow. This arena is the only place we've yet to survey. Ah, Jakin told you about my little arrangement with the champion. I'm always looking for fresh cadavers for my research. They can be notoriously difficult to come by. I don't see the harm in it. They're fascinating creatures, as unerring in their ways as the sun and the seasons. But their magic is what I'm interested in. Their arcane abilities. I'll be studying you soon.
Hell. I have to prepare for those mages. Ale to drink. Let me know if you need me in the next fight. I'll be right out. Just gonna finish my drink. What do you want to know? Have you ever fought a mage before? If you let them stay at range, interrupt their spellcasting if you can, and keep on them until they don't get up. Let's go light a fire under them.
I'll have your back out there.
Here we go again, folks. Today's match pits the Crows against the renowned Bodine Borg and his research team. Let's see if arcane theory can best cunning and experience. Crow's new leader than meets the eye. Speak to Jakin to receive your rewards, gladiator. I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this.
So you're good at manhandling magicians as well. Good. Let's see how long you can keep this up. Here's your money. You deserve every coin. And Jokel asked me to pass these along. Let me know when you're ready for the next match. You're up against Brogan Adair and the Wolfpack. And so is Brogan Adair and his team of rogues. Head down to the pit and we'll get this started. And so is Brogan Adair. Good luck out there, Gladiator.
Hail.
Now, archers I can fight. This'll be fun. I've been practicing my moves and training. We'll be fine, I think. Their team relies heavily on archers. Make sure you force them to fight on close range terms. They can't shoot you if you're right next to them. Let's take the fight to them, Gladiator.
You've seen the crows handle magicians and their parlor tricks, but there's no trick error in Team Brogan's quiver. Let the battle begin. I'll have your back out there.
Looks like you're starting to make an impression. The fans have been asking me about you. Heard a rumor your fights are moving a lot of money in the betting scene. None of the gamblers expected you'd last. Except Jokel, perhaps. He left me these to give you. Oh, and this is exciting. The champ mentioned he wanted to see you. Good luck out there, Gladiator.
Mages are dangerous, but...
Hi, Gladiator. Hope you're ready to win today.
I don't know what I want to buy, but I'll know it when I see it.
The champion wants to see you at the manor. If I had to guess, I'd say he's going to try to steal you. His team hasn't had a new member since he became champion. So you look at you, really climbing the ladder. Head to Champion's Manor in the market. Good luck out there, Gladiator.
Don't touch anything in here. All of it is priceless.
Good. You're here. Welcome. I'm your grand champion. You're doing well. The fans love you. I love you. You're making this arena a lot of money. But you put me in a bit of a fix. There have been some fairly well-to-do people betting against your success in the gambling den. Now, some very important clients of mine are staring down a mountain of debt, and I want you to help us fix this. My father was the mortal champ. The arena's been in the family, or rather, I have. I generate more revenue from this. Looking to glean some information about your competition? There isn't much to tell. I'm a rich man, but my father was the champion until I killed him for the title. Regrettable, but look at what I've built from the ashes of his. He was the first mortal champion of valor. I defeated him. If it were up to me, I would have spared the old man's life, and I dare say the arena has become a better place under my leadership. I want you to fight a match alone. Advertising that handicap will generate bets against your success. You'll win, of course, and I'll win my money back. Make no mistake, it'll be an easy match. I'll make sure of that. I just need you to tell Jakin you'll agree to the match. You do this for me, and I'll pay you double for the fight, and bring you onto my team. No more scrapping with Vigor and his goons. Good. Then we have a deal. I've arranged a special... Head down to the pit now. I'll send word for the match to be made. You won't regret. Close the door behind you on your way out. gladiator.
Hello. Hail, warrior. He says he wants you to fight alone in the next match, right? Ha! Magnus wants you dead. What did he offer you? Money? A spot on the Lords of Valor? Both? Ha! There hasn't been a change to the Lords of Valor lineup since he brought them in. He lulls some green gladiator to accept a match with promises of money, then books the fool against a superior opponent. Usually the newcomer dies. Not everyone up in the stands hears about it. Not even Jakin, nor most gladiators. But the gambling rats sure do. He uses some of us to make his bets for him. Not like any of us can do anything about it if we want to remain. It's just a ruse. He wants you dead. With the way you fight, he figures he needs every advantage he can get. I'd wager he's going to bet against you. Again.
Are you ready for it? Gladiator, you're just in time. Your next match just came in and you're fighting alone. He's a stone-cold veteran named Mad Dog and his madmen. They like to get up close and personal with their attacks, so get ready for a physical fight. Yes, you're fighting individually against Mad Dog and the Madmen. It'll be tough to fight without your teammates. You've pulled yourself out of rough situations before. Head down to the pit when you're ready. Good luck again, warrior. I hope you know what you're doing. I hope you remain well, gladiator.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Valor Arena. We have a special treat for you in this next match of the tournament. At the champion's request, the leader of the Crows has agreed to fight the Madmen alone. Let's see if the most promising gladiator to date can defeat one of the arena's veteran teams. crows have a formidable leader. Speak to Jakin for your reward, gladiator.
I'd be surprised if anyone was betting against you at this point. You just chewed up 3 veterans like so much cud. Here's your share of the fight money. The champ sends his regards along with the coin. He says he wants to see you again. I think he likes you. Also, Jokul sent these greaves your way. I guess he's been right with you since the beginning. I hope you remain well, Gladiator.
I hope you're well. Looks like I bet correctly. That was a well-fought match, warrior.
That match certainly did not end like I had intended it to. I'll admit that I underestimated your abilities. I had intended for you to die in there. In this place, subterfuge is the name of the game. I'm surprised you walked so willingly into my trap. Or did you? I like to know my opponents. From your expression, I would guess you hadn't a clue. You do well to trust no one in this arena, gladiator. Especially that pustule Jokul. I wouldn't trust him as far as I can throw him, and I can throw him fairly far. Now get out of my house. It's time for my tea.
Greetings. Your next opponents are Holden Lafayette and the Vipers, a team with eclectic strengths. Holden's team has fighters from almost every discipline of combat. Expect both ranged and up-close fighters. Are you ready for the match? Good. Head on down. Stock up on supplies or equipment in the market if you need to. It only gets tougher from here. Good luck. The Vipers employ several disciplines of combat. Be prepared to face archers, blade masters, and magic. Good luck out there, gladiator. Good luck out there.
Welcome. Any socketed gems I can remove for you? I'm the best sagecrafter you'll find in these. With the arena dominated by physical fighting, there isn't a better place at Valor Arena. You'll not find me there. And a Fate Weaver makes his living. He goes by the name of Fate Weavers. Do little good for society.
Fate weaving is a bunch of crock. That old man.
Hey there, stranger. look like you've seen some combat. Care to...
Are you ready for another match, Gladiator?
I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this. Don't underestimate the Vipers. They don't specialize in a particular style, but their members come from multiple combat disciplines. Of course, lead on. Time to kick their teeth in. Here we go again, folks. Today's match pits the Crows against Holden Lafayette and his Vipers. Let's see how the Crows deal with the Vipers' eclectic lineup. witty and surprised sorcerers did not a winning strategy make. The crows are victorious. I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this.
Are you ready for... Hey, ease off the grim look, okay? I'm not the one who let those sorcerers into the fight. They came in with a contingent of the Valor Guards. Don't know what's harder to believe, that you just won 2 back-to-back matches, or that the champion had jeopardized the arena's integrity just so you'd lose. Who knows how many bets the gambling den has to throw out after that interruption? What a mess! What in blazes is Magnus thinking? Thanks, that's a relief. Here's your money, and Jokal left you these. You got a moment before your next match. Take a rest. Won't be for a moment yet. Magnus was hoping you could meet him behind the stairs in the market. He stressed that it is imperative you be there. The champ wanted to see you again, Gladiator. He meant... mentioned you should meet him behind the stairs in the market.
Yes, what do you want? The House of Valor is as grand as the quality of its best fighters. We've been the reigning tournament champions for the last 9 years straight. We're not going... I'm a mage. I don't have some grand arena strategy to hide. My magic's not like that of those academics at the Scholia Arcana. We use the same tool. I don't question why a conjured flame burns more than the soldier ponders the workings of a sword. I am warrior.
Can't wait to see what the next match will bring. Hail, Gladiator! I adore the place. Wouldn't have worked otherwise. And what else can one find so... The odds are against you, Gladiator. As a team leader, you'll fight in every match. And the Crows handicap me. It's tougher than it sounds. Should try shouting over the din of the crowd all day long. Welcome, stranger. I'm the arena. I also spread word of the gladiators. Remember Ivan the Invincible? No? Well, granted it might be because they're dead. But they had a huge success at the time, and that's all thanks to me.
Get lost. If I choose to speak to you, it'll be in a match. It'll be the last thing you'll ever hear. You're standing in it. If you're a gambler, I'm your best bet. If you're a gladiator, I'll gut you. We're the best team that ever was, that ever will be. The champion's not here, Gladiator. And if his plan worked, your friends are in a worse condition than you're about to be. He should be forcing them into the arena at spear point as we speak. Well, you might have a point there. I've seen you kill a small army's worth of people since this tournament began. I'll risk Magnus's ire. I doubt the champion will last long with you as an opponent anyhow.
Great Gladiator, where have you been? The champion has your entire team down in the arena. He's forced them into a match, and he's got trolls in there with him. I had someone steal a look at Agni's books. Guess who just dropped a wager against the Crows to the tune of 100,000 gold pieces? Your friend and mine, Tyr Magnus. While you were out gallivanting, Magnus went down into the pit with a squad of guards and forced your team to enter the arena. I hope so. You're not going to have a team at all in the next couple of minutes.
Where have you been, Gladiator? Your team's next match has already begun. The champ forced your team into the arena so quickly that we didn't even have time to get an audience. Hurry! The Crows are fighting for their lives down in the arena. The champion's thrown them in there with several... Good luck out there, Gladiator.
Well, hello there. This is as far as you go. You've caused a lot of trouble for Magnus, friend. You've managed to elude our efforts to eliminate you up until now. Anyone with some intelligence would have walked away when they had the chance. Prepare yourself.
Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you the survivors of that terrifying Much obliged for the rescue, warrior. I knew the champion would try something, especially this close to... Luckily for us, you always seem to be there to foil him. If it weren't for you, this old man would probably be dead. Only 2 crows are allowed to fight at a time against the entirety of the enemy team. It's doubly tough for you. Arena leaders participate in every match their team enters. He told me he came here to make a name for himself and get some combat experience before joining the Warsworn. He's hardly ready for that. I'll leave it to you then.
You saved us. Without you out there, we'd be dead. Mastering my dagger work, living between bounties and braving life and death. Killing people. It all sounded like a dream to me. Until I tried it. Be careful out there.
You handle yourself pretty well out there, but I noticed you flinch when struck like it causes pain. I thought you were tougher than that. You should try some Detir ale. You'll lose feeling in your face with the first mouthful. Drink some more and nothing hurts. Nothing will ever hurt you again. Don't take time to think out there. Just fight.
Magnus threw everything but the sun and the moon at you, and you still made it through. You've amazed and delighted us once again. No team of crows has ever come close to your success. Here's your share of the prize, Gladiator. You've done it! You're in the final match! Make your preparations! This is it, Gladiator. You win this one, and the crows become tournament champions. Head down to the pit when you're ready. This is it, Gladiator. Head down to the pit when you're ready. I wish you well in and out of the arena, Gladiator.
I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this.
I can't believe we made it to the finals. And neither can the champ, I'll bet. I heard he hired the best in Amalur to face us in this last match. Magnus is sure to throw a little bit of everything at us. The Lords have us outnumbered. It's not the first time, but I'm a tad worried. I'm with you. It's been quite a ride. Let's make sure this ends in our favor, yes? Let's take the fight to them, Gladiator.
Here we are at last, ladies and gentlemen. The moment we've been waiting for. The team that wins this next match will be crowned tournament champion. Head upstairs to receive.
Asa Alfaran at your service. We did it, Gladiator. The Crows are tournament champions. And as leader of the Crows, you're the new Grand Champion of Valor Arena. Be careful out there.
Hell, I guess the Crows are tournament champions now, and as leader, that makes you the new Magnus. Arena Grand Champion, I mean. I wonder if Agni will wave my tab for this. Be careful out there.
We've finally done it. As the leader of the winning team in this tournament, Magnus's title goes to you. How does it feel to be Grand Champ? Choose your ally wisely.
You did it, Gladiator! The champion threw everything at you and you bore it all with a grin. At least I think that's what that was. Jokal had this great sword to give you as a final reward. He also mentioned he wanted to speak to you about managing the arena. And finally, here's the key to the champion's manor. Take a rest, sit for a spell in the den. I'm sure that when you return, you'll find a new challenger waiting for you. As champion, the gambling den and the arena are yours. You should speak to Jokal. He wanted to make arrangements with you to manage all of this. Good luck in your
Asa
future endeavors,
Alfaran at
champion.
your service.
I don't know what I want to buy, but I'll know it when I...
Hell.
I'm not leaving until I see something I want.
Well, hello there. Are you suffering from anything, warrior? Festering wound? Magical burns? Good old-fashioned... It's a veritable gold mine. A fight... I don't have much... A fate weaver named Franz Engel. A pleasure. Aches and pains?
So much to buy, so little time before my next match.
Hail! Hail!
Welcome to the gambling den. Hail, Gladiator. Can I offer you a drink? I'm sorry, champion. The gladiators aren't allowed. Good luck out there, Gladiator.
We're tournament champions now, I suppose. This is funny, but we can't all be you. He's got a wife to look after in Dalantarth. I suppose he'll be making the trip to see her soon. I'm glad I don't have a wife. There aren't crows anymore. At least, not until the next tournament if you decide to hold one. I'm not going anywhere. Winning the tournament wasn't enough for me. I want your title someday. That's you now that we've defeated the Lords of Valor. Enjoy it while it lasts. I'm sure challengers to your title will arrive soon enough. Don't worry about us ex-crows challenging you. We've agreed to wait until someone else takes the title from you before pursuing it. We've grown fond of you. He's going to follow through with his plans to join the Warsworn. He'll last all of a month. I plan on taking bets in the den. Farewell, champion.
Still here, I see. And still faithless. I did not foresee that you would be the one to become the Crow's new leader. But their destiny remains the same. They will not survive.
There must be some way to earn some gold.
My poultices can heal any wound.
Good luck out there.
I hope your great work, Gladiator. Now that your reign as champion has begun, the House of Valor goes to you. The manor, the gambling den, the markets, all of that land is yours. I know you lead a busy life, but don't worry. I'll just take a small slice of your profits. Come by every once in a while, and I'll hand over the money that the den and the arena generate. He's exhibited violent and erratic behavior, and before your first match, his Fate Weaver told him that your team would lose. Apparently, he believed his friend and bet significantly on your loss. His desperation mounted as you continued to win, and he continued betting against you. The rest you know. Come back a little later, champion. We need more time.
Asa Alfaran at your service.
As leader of the winning team, you're now the... Can't say I'm unenvious of your position. We couldn't have done it without you. After all this, I think I need some rest. My wife lives in Dallentarth. I've been wanting to make the trip home. Thank you for all you've done, my friend. We're Crows no longer, champion. The tournament is over. And we were the first Crows in... Helga's always had aspirations to be Grand Champion. Don't think she'll challenge you, but I doubt she's leaving the arena anytime. You've officially succeeded Magnus as champion. And don't worry, your title is safe. From us, at least. After all you've done for us, we won't He's finally going to join the Warsworn, I think. It's about time. Sounds like he's already seen more combat here than your average Warsworn. Farewell, champion.
I don't believe we made it through all that. I'm glad you were there. We couldn't have overcome that handicap otherwise. He mentioned wanting to travel to Dallentarth. I think he's got family there. The tournament is over, so the Crows are no more. At least until next year, if you decide to... I'm not sure what she's planning to do after all this. She practically lives out of the gambling den. I'm not sure she's going anywhere. Don't worry. I won't be challenging you for that title anytime soon. I'm looking to join the Warsworn as soon as possible. After what we've been through here, they'd have to throw something historic at me to show me something new. Farewell, champ.
I'm exactly as old as I need to be for this. exactly as old as I need to be for this.
Isa Alfarin at your service.
No one lives forever. That's
Hey there, stranger. You look. Look like you've seen some combat. Care to take a look at that?
Almost time for my match.
When Hallam told me a mortal had taken the open seat, I did not believe him. But here you... It is a pity about Sagra, a grand hero. But there's not time to raise the king's token in his honor. We need every... We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones. It is a ballad of obsession and sacrifice, one of the summer's oldest. Sadly, he was driven by lust. When the maiden was rescued, every few seasons, Bloody would emerge and steep like all other fae in the western lands. I am a There is no need to kneel. Yes, I am the acting Wenson. We are legendary champions of the telling, brought together for the purpose of ensuring... It is an amulet, worn by all kings. Only he who wears the king's token is worthy of walking in Wenson. Few know the truth of the House of Ballad. However, it is our wish for... So the House of Ballads was established. Forgive me if I dispense with formalities. He is one who prefers action. That is why his ballad is such a stirring one. I do not speak of magic. The cairns are a new kind of lorestone. Ferrara went in pursuit. You will need to revive. Go to Ferrara, and quickly. When the two of you... Good luck.
Welcome, Sir Sagral. I am Queen Belmaid. Love, she is our nemesis. The villain we in the House of Ballads are... The Fae of the East are not our enemies. We count times change. But as such a it is likely that you do not understand our need for continuity. What then is your drive to create a bloodline? There's no difference. The House of Ballads is our family tree. I do not speak of my exploits, unless to warn against the pride that engulfs all who celebrate it. I am best known for my infiltration of the Maid of... He represents all that is pure and just in the Summer Court. This realm is at the mercy of cycles, of seasons, and the role... It is difficult to see from its current... We regaled many a king under the... Inidon grant you justice. Ah.
Doesn't look like you've had any luck. Forge me an honor brand. Sure. My mother was a merchant in Rathir, and there should be plenty of parts around the city. For creatures with no interest in possessions, they sure know how to collect. It's you and me, friend.
Here to see the Summer Court?
Stay out of the understyle.
My.
Don't bring your dark war here to Ethan.
It is a glorious day.
Remove your gems? Aid your crafting?
Greetings.
If you have needs of gems or shards, I have plenty in stock. Goodbye!
It's about a mortal? Is this Wenson's idea of humour? Well, you look hardy enough. Still, I'm curious as to how Hallam expects you to bring me back from the edge of the Great Cycle. But that's his problem, not mine. You dustlings have a similar concept. I believe you call it death. Those of my kind perish, only to have their magic pass on into the Great Cycle, where it returns. I've always known my place as being among the heroes of the court. What other outcome could there be for one so deserving of adoration? They are Almain, settlers from the west, searching for a place to plant their flag. Camped just outside Uduath, right in Bloody Bones' warpath. A close companion he was, a true brother. Is there any other way to view the warrior who saves your life? The Duke of the Cursed Fomorian. I have fought with the lords and ladies of the Court of Enchantments for 3 seasons. My skills with the blade and in the bed know no equal. Let me be truthful with you, Dustling. I've never seen Bloody Bones act so erratically. He cares nothing for the story, as if he craves it. Instead of spiriting away a young mortal maiden, he took an entire camp, and I thought this ballad could... Onward! They could be anywhere.
So the witch was right. Help has come from Sir Ferrara the Fair, who flounders in the puddles of Uduath. Such a champion should never lose. You, new knight, leave now, forsaking the last prisoners, and I will share with you my knowledge. How I came to change things. Stay, and you'll have nothing but corpses. Don't play your tricks on me, Sagril. I know the House of Ballads better than you do, and that is why we should end this now.
Get out while you can!
Well done, Sagril. You have proven yourself worthy of the name. Hallam's trust in you was not misguided. I don't know what to make of Bloody's tale, but it has the ring of truth to it. We must return to Wenson and tell him what we've learned here in Uduath. Off we go then.
The hero. I am relieved to see you well. What is happening? First Sagril, and now Bloody Bones. These are shocking developments. Listen, Hallam and I have been discussing what transpired in Uduath. You must travel to the home of Tenwa, also known as the Librarian. It is an important journey, not without its perils. I know little about the librarian. Only that she and Hallam have spent many seasons studying the... She is an odd creature, quite aloof and reclusive. From what I've heard, she enjoys the scholarly arts of men, with all their brittle... Do not rouse your mortal worry for Hallam. He has left the court seeking answers to our many questions. He will return. If someone is corrupting the songs of this great house, Hallam will find them. He is the storyteller, and he knows our ballads better than anyone. Go to Tenwa's cottage in Hack. Retrieve a ballad from her collection of fey cairns. The library is a collection of special lore stone called cairn. The library was not Lord Issa's idea. The world is changing. Everyone knows it, even if some choose not to accept it. Tenwa is expecting you.
Hello. Welcome. Do come in. You must forgive my lack of hospitality. The Maid of Windermere and her minions have left me in a bit of a situation. Creth and Airmer could offer no remedy, but perhaps your mortal ingenuity will prevail where others have failed. The maid paid me a visit this past evening. She and her accomplice, Nyx the Troll, stole my most prized cairns. All that work, and for what? With what I know, I should have expected an attack. Even this imprisonment spell, it is the same she used in the Ballad of Two Knights and a Troll. I can't recall the counterspell, of course, as that cairn was stolen. You must get them back, mortal. All of them, especially the one you came for. It is a tale of what happens when one wishes to become something. As a jest, the Maid of Windermere enchanted Nyx into believing he was an ordinary. When the knights Creth and Airmer arrived, they treated him like the man he longed to be. They challenged. The great collection was commissioned by Lord Issa himself, but it was as long as the library and its many cairns remain, the song. She is the witch Magwit, as it is now, and as it is always. Surely you know the songs of Sir. But it's likely you know them from. They were here only moments ago, and I sent them after. I am Tenwa, formerly a knight of the house. Hallam has trusted me with protecting the catalogue of legendary summer. It is a form of magic new to our lore stones have become a The Echo Stone and the Fey Cairns are the latest in a series of. As in his ballad, Nyx he ransacked the cottage and made off into the night. They were designed by Father Teir, a mortal. It took more than a season to conceive of, and then. See you soon.
Well, well. You truly fit Hallam's description. It's nice to finally gaze upon the new Sagril. I am Sir Airmer. Welcome to Thunder Caverns. If you've come in search of the Maid of Windermere, I must disappoint you. I am Sir Airmer at your service. My oath bond, I believe that there is no higher calling than the House of Ballads. We are all that stands between glory and complete anonymity. It was the fabled blade used to beat back the Balgan during an incursion many seasons ago. Creth and I still are. He is my shadow, always there when I need him. And his you wish to know about the storyteller? Ha! Not even With that being said, I have complete trust in his... You too? Well, I managed to find one, but there are plenty more. The maid had them. She was here one... She did leave behind her old ally, Nyx the Troll. Creth and I have fought Nyx more to...
Don't bother me. I'm not your brother. Not yet. Fight well, and perhaps I'll look upon you with fresh eyes. It is no felt trick to find yourself one of the chosen few. It is not a jest. No dustling has ever fallen in with the... Irmer and I have sworn allegiance to one another first and foremost. When his sword draws blood, mine is soon... My true name is Trek, and I am the first and only one to have acted in the role of Sir Creth. Oh, I could kill him if I wished to, but that is not how the song is sung. Have you any other stupid questions? Goodbye.
Nyx is here somewhere.
Oh, it's you.
Isn't this fun? It's quiet. Too quiet. Eyes open, Sagrel. That sound? Rats. That smell? Let's finish. Eyes open, Sagrel. Off we go then. That wasn't so terrible now, was it? Still, I'm baffled as to why Nyx was outside Sunder Caverns. It was surely not to play his part in the coming. There's more going on here than Creth and I are party to. And Sagrel, thank you. These are times of change. Goodbye.
Excellent, but you've returned without the most important cairn of all. Troubling. But this is a challenge. As you've no doubt noticed, those cairns are warded and will not reveal their secrets. They will. I knew they would find Nyx. After all, it is their telling to deal with his maddening ways, even if that means slaying. Those cairns are like lore stones, but special. They're enchanted, and the only way to unlock the one in the next room is one of Hallam's early attempts, but it should work. Go listen to Two Knights and a Troll. Find the words that will free me from this prison. See you soon.
May the stone sing your song to the ages. May the breath of time remember you. Listen. Listen as the echo stone etches each ballad in memory. The story of two valiant souls I bring, of the lords named Aermer and Creth I sing. Two hearts united against common foes. Lord Creth of knights, most stoic and grave. Lord Aermer's hand and shadow the brave. And gentle Aermer, his equal in might. Daunt, here is the tale of how they stopped a troll. The maid of Windermere corrupted its soul. The troll named Nyx had a most troubled heart. In nature was it displeased with its part. It hated its difference from, in grief it went to the maid of Windermere. She motioned to Nyx and beckoned him near. It is, I shall grant your wish and make you so. You are a human now, she cackled. Go. And so the troll named Nyx to town it came, never suspecting it was still the same. It crushed they faced the troll and fought to no avail. The wise knights knew what was wrong in us. We know in part what is wrong with this Fae. And so Lord Aermer shouted to Lord Creth. The troll still under the wicked maid's spell, and was human, it thought, and all was well. Lord Aermer slowly approached him and said, if you... Then the troll and Fae did battle and fought. Alas, all was not. After he had won, Lord Creth said to Nyx, with a mind to ease and a will to fix, you are, but if it be your wish to join their kind, a better way you must find. Again the heroes of honor stayed true. The story of a troll.
Yes. Did you discover the words to the counterspell? won't forget a word. What Hallam feared is coming to pass. Somehow, using a new and twisted magic, the Maid of Windermere hopes to alter the telling. At this moment, she possesses the single most important song in our canon, The Hero and the Maid. If its story changes, we are all at risk. You must warn the House of Ballads. Time is running out for all of us. The Great Collection was commissioned by Lord Isa. As long as the library and its many cairns it is a tale of what happens when one wishes to become. As a jest, the Maid of Windermere enchanted Nyx into believing he was an ordinary man. He attempted to settle. When the knights Creth and Aylmer arrived, they treated him like the man he longed to be. They challenged Nyx to a gentlemanly duel and slew him. I am Tenwa, formerly a knight of Hallam has trusted me with protecting the catalog. It is a form of magic new to our kind. The Echo Stone and the Fey Cairn. I will sing of you, my friend. Hurry, the longer our enemies possess it is a form of lore stones have become a common. The Echo Stone and the Fey Cairns are the latest in a series of it is good you killed him. He deserved it for working with the likes of the Maid. Of course he will be back, so don't get too self-congratulatory. They were designed by Father Tear, a mortal, and I worked with it took more than a season to conceive of. And then, see you soon.
How may I help?
You may search the Empire 10 times over, but you will not find your beloved Wenson, nor his foolish court of enchantments. They, like you, are mine. Dream of me, lovely, for we shall be together soon.
Yes, how may I?
Good. You are well. The same cannot be said of the king, nor of the court of enchantments. In my apt, Tenwa says that the greatest of ballads, the hero and the maid, you have acted as our agent thus far, Sagril. Do you continue to stand by us? With all our heroes gone, you may very well be our last light in the darkness. In that ballad, King Wenson defeats the Maid of Windermere once and for all. He confesses his love. If the maid is truly altering our ballads towards more favorable outcomes for her and her minions, then she could rewrite her own demise. You are no stranger to death, so you must have felt it. The fought with a small group of dedicated individuals. The cairns are the result of this effort. They are magic. I knew I could count on you. In the face of it is no use for us to combat them. His name is Father Eter. It is the foundation of our driven mad. All is not lost. Wenson fights the... I have known Eter for 40, aside from being a follower of Mitharu. Eter is the most... Go. Find Eter.
Welcome to St. Edric's.
Welcome, friend.
Welcome to St. Edric's. His quarters are on the second floor of the mission bunkhouse. It dried up several months ago. Father Ater had great interest in Mitharu's 5 years in the swamp, but I found home here with the others. Oh, no. I knew that they were arguing, but I never imagined that it's enough to make a man question his faith. Bless you, child. You can stay here as long as you like. You're welcome to whatever supplies you can. Father Ater and his apprentice, Brother Wolf. They were inseparable. Mitharu save us all. You're free to search the bunkhouse. Please, if you can shed any light on this tragedy. In another life, Wolf was a butcher in Gallifore. He's a naive sort. Bless you, child.
Stay back. I don't know who you are or how you found me, but you will not have the crystals. They are mine. Don't make me kill another. That was my name, yes. But it means nothing now. Not after everything I've seen, everything I've done. I am a cursed soul now. Mitharu has chewed me up and spit me out. They radiate a strange, wild magic. A force that can cause change, or even destruction. The witch wishes to use the crystals to corrupt other types of them. I lost my true father in the mines of Apatir. In many ways, Atir took his place. Taught me to respect hard work, discipline, the blessing of... I had no choice. He was trying to destroy the crystals. He didn't understand that we'd been chosen. That the strange woman was right. She knew the crystal's power. That's why she wanted them. But we told her when she left, Father dropped the crystals back into the well. But they sang to me, told me to kill him and rescue. She was a fae, quite beautiful. Called herself the Maid of Windermere. Father Atir was suspicious of her kindness and threw the crystals. It was his idea to lie when the maid asked him about the crystal's properties, its strength. Endless questions, but he told her nothing. I haven't found her yet. I was searching the well tunnels when I was attacked by kobolds. Nasty things. Father Atir did something to the crystal. Hid it by way of magic. Priest using magic. Unforgivable. The crystals give off a glorious music. Can you not hear? It speaks to me. I've spent hours playing my whistle and watching the crystal. Father Atir believed that the magic within the crystals responded to the tones and rhythms of song. Oh, Father Atir, what have I done? I never meant anyone harm, especially not the Father. Please, you must help me destroy the crystals, stop the corruption. My whistle may help you find them. I use it to speak to the... I am not a bad man, just a weak one. I will pay for this. Get out of here. Oh.
To Hallam the White and his pet to expose my plans. You will regret ever joining the House of Ballads. You'll have to try better than that, beloved. I keep secrets for a reason. I wanted the mission's crystals, but the mortal and his boy would not cooperate. But I always find a way to get what I desire. Don't we all? I am known as the Maid of Windermere. But that is all you shall learn this day. Winston is with me, and he will stay with me until I deem it fit to return him. If the House of Ballads wishes to have its king, it must send its grip. Since I have all of them, that leaves you. Come, I wish to collect you as well.
This is not just about the court anymore. You have roused the maid's interest, and it is clear she wishes to add you. We must do as she commands, but we will be prudent in how we proceed. So, Sagril, are you ready to make the preparations and depart? I cannot foresee the outcome of these events, Sagril. This version of you must do all you can to preserve the House of Ballads, even as the maid tempts you with her promises of freedom. We have a response. She covets King Wenson and always has, by taking the whole court of enchantments. She is sending a strong message. There is more. There is you. The maid is a curious sort, one whose interest is easily aroused. It is a tragic ballad of a knight who entered the maid's kingdom only to fall prey to her enchantments. Elswyn gloriously overcame Wyndham. Now he stands forever as the maid's lone champion, defender at the gates. Oh, then it is time. You are the last knight of the House of Ballads. This is all I can offer you. The rest of the story is your you.
Wise. Wiser than those other fools in the House of Ballads. It is their inability to... This is my realm, and any who seek to cross the wall of thorns awaits. You will not lay eyes on him until I find you worthy of it. I pull your strings now. If you wish to rescue your friend, I am not of the summer court, but a flower of the bleak winter. And I desire the one thing that the chill of immortality cannot provide. As it is in the telling, so it will be for you. Only a true knight of the House of Ballads may pass beyond the wall, and every true knight needs armour. Tell me, beloved, are your tales worth a minstrel's breath, or are you just dust waiting to fall? Farewell.
Look who it is, Crath. Hallam the White has sent his right hand to tear at Our Lady's good name. You are interrupting a duel for the ages. There can only be one Windermere champion, and it shall be me. Of course, Creth has never been one to concede gracefully. She is the only one who deserves our worship, the only one willing to stand against the telling and fight for her own ambition. She is glorious. The pawns of Hallam only wish to harm our mistress, and they will feel the sting of our blades. Do not count yourself. It is I, but in truth I've discovered a greater calling, a purpose that will never fade. Need our armour? Is this a jest? You will never impress the maid. She is only interested in true knights. Perhaps you can help us choose the Grail. Creth and I were just fighting over who should be the maid's true champion. Unless you believe yourself worthy of such an honour, then by all means challenge one of us to a duel. The prize, your sought-after armour. We honour this field of battle in the name of the maid, who can have but one Creth thinks it is he who she desires, but he is wrong. He is always... There can only be one defender of Windermere. As Sir Elswyn was no longer worthy, Creth, you may win more than just my armor, Sagril. You will know that you are truly the victor, for Aylmer is the greatest knight ever to raise a sword. What? Where is the court? How have I come to be here? Why does it feel as though I've just woken from... You mentioned something about armor. Please, take these robes.
You have chosen. The maid can only have one champion. Her Majesty will no longer be overlooked. Try as you might to vanquish the Emerald, the maid's hand has turned me to the light of truth. What did it show me? Yes, you know me. But I stand for my lady now. The Maid of Windermere is... Goodbye.
To break the...
Well, I grow more impressed with every head you lay before me. Well done. You rival... You may have passed the Wall of Thorns, but the Weeping Gorge proposes its own unique... He was captain of the Royal Windermere Guard, and my staunchest defender. His body lies below where it fell. I mourn him, and like all the others, little phantoms hiding behind the victories of the past. Weak minds are the easiest to control. And those two are mine. It is what prevents my enemies from simply to raise the bridge. One must defeat... Alas, sir...
I have you right where I... Wait, what's the meaning of this? Oh, I see what happened. Blast. Perhaps I was once a grand knight in the clan of Ether, but misfortune befell me when I believed the lies of the witch. She lured me, wooed me, honored me, promised I became the champion and protector of her castle. That did not last long. She tired of my service and my love. Just look at the result. A great sword to the throat, how else? It was gloriously bloody, if I recall. The champion had been told to end my service to the maid. Really? I don't think so, Dustling.
Enough, mortal. You presume too much. This song does not belong to you. There can only be one champion, and his name... What is this? What have you done, Sagra? What brings me to this strange place? Goodbye.
You are brave. No mortal has ever set foot in my domain. Isn't it wondrous? Never before has there been one worthy of sharing it with me. Do you fancy yourself a ruler? Join me and my enchanted beasts in this, the autumn of my kind. You do not dare speak to me in such a manner. I am the author of the future, not you. Hallam has seen it, and I dream of little else. The tale of the... And while the end is near, it has yet to be written. You are the harbinger of change. Whatever I desire, it makes possible. I wanted to change the ballads, and I have done it. I wanted Wenson, those who seek to be my subjects, to serve me in every way. You are safe here, so long as you do not anger my friends. They will pay you no mind. But some advice. Wenson waits for you in my castle, but only a fool would simply invite you in. This village is my legacy, how the world will remember me when all the courts have fallen. You could lie beside me in the waning days, but...
Welcome. You're not at all what I expected. I am Sagrel, Chancellor of Windermere. She said you were beautiful. Although I have noticed you're just in time. Our little army is building up quite nicely. I was beginning to fear that we'd actually have to execute the lady's plans, ludicrous as they are. Every summer ballad ends in the maid's defeat. This army is not a new device. Not at all. The beasts in this village may act civilized, but they are... It is the source of her power and of her madness. Please, it is just Sagrel. I am no knight. I only recently came of age. The great cycle has left me vacant, but I am no friend of the Maid of Wind. Of course you are. Forgive me. I often forget that my time with the House of Ballads has passed. Now, you see this place. It's calm. It is only an illusion. The maid uses her strange We must destroy the crystals to earn our freedom. But they are invisible to all but the maid. It is her song that calls them. What are you doing here? Quite a display, my friend. It makes me proud to share a name. You made quick work of the maid's army. Take this. It's the key to the village bell house. The toll will break the enchantment on the maid's castle. And now I am free. I do hope we meet again. May your gods protect you.
Welcome to my home, beloved. I hope it suits your fancy, for you will never leave it. I loathe this rock. Its chilled corridors and dripping sea. I no more wish to be the queen of this castle as I do to return to it again and again. The fates of Creth and Aylmer are on your head, my love. Those good knights were victims of. As for the others, they will fulfill their roles shortly. Each has been saved, freed from their well-worn paths. They walk. Wenson is here, along with his court of enchantments. It is time to begin everything you see.
And to the dawn, to the echoed dusk, I, the king of ancient ballads, scepter of this house, and the falcon of Detir, annihilator of Elkmar and Morn.
Sagro, you've come at last. It's time to cross swords with what, luckily, your death will provide her much pleasure. I've seen the world as it could be, a realm where I can be what I choose, go where I choose. I honor the Emerald Lady with every head I lay at her feet. Yours is next.
touch that saps the dew of youth. And yet here was beauty manifested, a heart serene, sublime, a clamorous cascade, all in calumnious wonder. When night falls on the countryside, the noise of white progress lechery, the stench of sullen gloom, and the false corpse of sordid history exhumed to please, compounded and again interred into the womb of the past.
At last you've come. The maid has made her sick fantasy. Everything she was has been warped by the... We must escape this place. The telling has failed us, Sagra. Nothing... I've been captured by the maid many times in the telling. And I've always enchanted, all of them. All to write her twisted tale, if we must. But I fear I have no role in this song now. The maid will be in the courtyard, where our ballad finds its end. The maid awaits. No telling what the maid might do. I fear we may be too late.
And with sacred vows of the rising sun.
Look at this, Olaine. The maid's old keep still has vermin lurking in its shadows. Tell me, Sagril, is there a reason we shouldn't exterminate? I was offered a new telling. One where I no longer bow to the will of a man who is in every way my inferior. I know who I am. I am Belmaid.
Stop! Sagar, wait! Go no farther! I can't do this. I can't. You must understand. Every time I have faced the Maid of Windermere, now she is free of those bonds. I would not even know how to face her. Before, my victory was assured. I have never known failure. This story is yours now, my friend. Take the King's token. You are the only one left worthy of... I believe in you.
We meet in the flesh at last. It is a pity our relationship ends here. I was beginning to think we had a future, as creatures of common purpose. All you have witnessed was for me alone. It was justice. Imagine a lifetime of bondage. You, though. You are special. You are one capable of So they say. But you and I both have seen the coming fire. A change the likes of which no fate betelling will never cease. But the ballads that make up its grand design will wither and fade. Perhaps. But you and I are the same. We challenge the past and strive to rewrite. The Tuatha have taught me that power only comes with the willingness to destroy, to begin anew and tell new stories. And in Prismia, I weep for what might have been. You and I,
Course of nature ensues. Yet I'll not harm her, nor preclude justice. Thank you.
You have returned. Victor, I know that you had a chance to change our You struck down the witch Magware and restored our legacy. For now, as a result, you have ascended to your rightful place. You are now king of the House of Ballad.